Hello, and welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. In this example, we're going to demonstrate one of the many ways of extracting data from the image files that you create during your Fidelity LES CFD analysis. So with my Connect app open, I'm going to go over to the Browse Images icon. I'll select that and bring up a file browser. I can navigate to where my images are, and I'm going to select an image and hit the select button to load the image. You may recognize this image from the JSM tutorial. So at the top of the Connect app here, I have a drop-down menu under Ping, and I'm going to select Plotting, and a separate plotting window comes up. It has two tabs, a chart tab and a console tab. There's also a drop-down here for data type. And if we click on that, you'll see I only have one in this image because it's a surface image. But if I had ISO surfaces or plane cuts in here, I would have the option of selecting those specific data types as well. Now under default, you'll see several options for how we want to plot this data. I'm going to start with point. And you'll notice now that when I come over to my image, I have a small circle representing the point that I'm looking at. And once I click on the image, you'll see that the data shows up here on the console tab. It gives us the XYZ coordinates from the simulation, as well as the image coordinates. And then for the scalar that we're plotting, in this case, the magnitude of velocity, it will show me the min, average, and max values located within that point. I continue to select points, and you'll see that they show up in this console tab. I have the option to save these points to a file or print them directly. And then if I hit clear, it clears the data in the console. I have to go back to the chart tab and hit clear to clear the actual point images that we were seeing. Another option under the default dropdown is line. And here I'm going to click and then drag the mouse to create a line segment, select the second point. And now you'll see in our chart tab that it's actually plotting that data along the distance of that line. And if I go back to my console tab, now you'll see the data from that line segment. The variables in the column data presented here are S, which is distance along the line, the actual X, Y, Z coordinates, the minimum of that variable, the mean, and the max. And that's plotted along that line. So all that data is available here. Again, I can print this out or save it to a text file. If I clear this, it clears the data. I have to go back to chart to clear the actual chart. And then I can draw additional line segments if I want. Again, you can do multiple lines on here at the same time. It will only plot the latest one. And then again, once I hit clear, I can clear the images. Now you can get creative. There are other geometry types you can use. There's a circle. So if I click a point, and then as I move my mouse, I can adjust the radius. And you see that it actually tells me the dimensions of that circle. And once I get the size that I want, if I click again, I have that image of the circle. And I get all the data along that circle plotted in the chart and also available in the console. If I clear that and clear my plot, another geometry type is curve. And here you're just going to click and drag the mouse to draw the curve in whatever shape that you want. And that will also plot that data. And again, in the console data, it will list all that data for you. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line down below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.